This is Alla Peters-Plocher, founder of Fibonacci Trading Institute and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci method. In this webinar, I will be focusing on how you can rewire your brain for ultimate success. Just a disclaimer that everything you will see in this webinar is to educate and empower you. Nothing constitutes a financial advice. All software demonstrated as this, and no student had ever been paid for providing testimonial. And it's essential that you understand risks involved in trading all instruments, all timeframes, all platforms. Briefly about myself. I hold multiple degrees. One of my favorite and top degree is RN, specializing in human behavior. It's been my passion, it's been my obsession since very young age. Since very young age, I worked with top psychiatrists on the planet in very highly top of the world research settings. I have done and witnessed things that very few witness when it comes to human behavior, human brain development. I was only 25 when I saw all of this, as I worked for years in Johns Hopkins research and Johns Hopkins psychiatry. I also hold BA in education as well. So since extremely young age, for literally, I can't believe I'm saying it, the last 30 years, I have been teaching students, I have been teaching clients, I have been teaching patients forever how to accomplish ultimate performance in life and in trading. 2004, I was introduced to Fibonacci and it became a huge passion. Crisis of 2008 confirmed the power of the system I was developing. Currently, I'm working on my strategy number 40. I continue working on my proprietary systems. I continue teaching in live classes. I empower traders in US and globally to ultimate success at fibinstitute.com. So this is a couple of extremely important points I will be touching on in this webinar. This is what most of humanity never recognizes. The most important fact that your success starts from the moment of conception. You have absolutely no free will. Family, society, religion, politics you're born into. Have you chosen to be born into a family of hedge fund trader in New York, or family in Saudi Arabia or Calcutta or Ukraine? Absolutely not. Absolutely no free will, where our brain is being formed since the moment of conception. And it all reflects in your trading every day. It all formed by your parents, by emotional, spiritual, and physical health. So if your mom taking great care of herself and your parents madly in love, your brain starts forming brain waves that empower your success. If it's opposite, if it's poverty, if it's stress, if it's a lot of negative issues you are as human born into, you have a lot of obstacles to overcome before you become successful. It's extremely important point that you need to assess and be aware of. Success requires strong emotional muscles that require drastically more work than physical muscles. But success muscles cannot be seen. But as I teach on daily basis, success formula is identical. If you are winning Super Bowl, you're winning Super Bowl in trading, you're winning Super Bowl in life, you're winning Super Bowl as a parent, as a father, as a child. All of that is identical formula. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. But in order to build your healthy and powerful emotional muscles, you may have to do a lot of work. And the only way you will ever find out if your emotional muscles become strong and powerful and healthy, if you build your self-awareness. This is a critical key part that everybody comes to trading and think trading is easy money because ego going through the roof, cortisol is raging, testosterone is skyrocketing. Everybody wants to short and short and short the markets and go to war. Completely opposite. Only when you build self-awareness, only when you will put work into it, as Usain Bolt had done, becoming top runner on the planet. It's identical and even much more work to win in trading, especially if you're born into society and family where poverty mindset and stress is present. So look around you and ask yourself that question. What is the base in your life? Is it health? Is it happiness? Is it emotional and financial stability? If not, all of those obstacles you have to overcome. Trading reflects it all in identical ways. Success formed by healthy brain, happy consciousness, humble ego, proactive behavior, who is next to us as confirmed by Harvard study, and final critical key step in trading, solid, proven strategy. 95% of humanity have reactive brains. 95% of humanity wants to grab lucky point. 95% of humanity wants to live pain-free life. Only 5% that becomes top of humanity understand. Success comes with pain, embraces effort, and practices consistently. Identical way Tom Brady practices to win Super Bowl. Identical way you have to win, especially if you want to become a day trader, which requires drastically more work, as I work with professional athletes who say trading is drastically more difficult than succeeding in sports because your behavior constantly challenged and tested to the core. Reactive behavior is instant gratification with painless gains, with shortcuts to success. Every single one of us has to fight this constantly. Your favorite word forever in trading: pause, exhale, ask yourself a question. Are you looking at quality trade or are you grabbing a lucky point? That's when you're building your self-awareness. That's when you're downsizing on reactive behavior. Reactive behavior formed by greed and ego. And what is the most dangerous thing you have to recognize that happens every day when you're placing gambling, speculative, dangerous trade? You engraving neural pathways in your subconscious. You're building gambling habits in your brain. Every single time you pull a trigger, you create and engrave in your brain an habit for quality, for success, or opposite. And of course, all of this is formed since your childhood. All based, if you grow up in peaceful, financially stable family, or you grow up in Switzerland, or you grow up as a son of farmer in Thailand, your mindset will be completely different. All of those are traders I worked with, as you will see next. And that base defines how easy or difficult path to success. Reactive behavior is extremely common in trading as it is formed by false beliefs that grabbing lucky point, that more trades will make you more money, that more indicators is easier to trade, that staring at the screen for hours, sitting aimless hours, trading multiple instruments will make more money. Completely opposite. But it only comes with experience. It only comes with time. None of this works. None of this makes money. If you still think this way, stop trading life. If you still think this way, your broker adores you, your account doesn't. Proactive behavior formed by true beliefs. When you recognize that there is no such thing as lucky point, that grabbing lucky point engraves the most damaging neural pathways in your subconscious, that you programming your brain for junkie trading, which is extremely difficult thing to get rid of. So when you start programming yourself for high quality trades, you start engraving healthy, wealthy neural pathways, and you start producing more money. You will start seeing that less indicators is a lot easier to trade. You will stop staring at the screen for hours. Your eyes can take maximum 20 minutes at maximum capacity. Your eyes are muscles too. Your brain. Your eyes must be hydrated. Your concentration and focus drops 20% every 20 minutes. You stop staring at the screen for hours. You stop sitting aimless hours, as research has shown that sitting is drastically more damaging than smoking. Did you know that? And you start focusing on a single instrument. 40 systems later, I promise you, the best things in the market are simple. Here's the test. This is what I recognized in 2004 when I started building my own systems. When I thought I was looking on one instrument, but I was looking on a completely different one. This is day trading instrument, but nobody knows what this is, correct? This is stock, but nobody knows what this is. This is Forex. All look identical. So why in the world would you ever block the price? This is what all of my systems are built on, pure price. This is Dow, but it looks exactly the same as Apple, and it looks exactly the same as Euro, as Bitcoin, as every single instrument on the planet looks. When you trade pure, when you stop wasting your life on chasing indicators, everything changes. Identical strategy based on pure price applies. And if you're recognizing that day trading not for you, you use pure price to trade stocks, ETFs, options. You are done chasing lucky point. You are done chasing multiple trades. You are done chasing indicators. You are done staring and sitting for hours. You are focusing on highest quality trade. Proactive brain creates happiness and wealth. Reactive brain creates at the best stress. Reactive brain creates opposite of wealth. Reactive brain creates high cortisol, high testosterone, which creates exponential damage to human health. Proactive behavior based on focus and effort with earned gains without shortcuts to success. Proactive behavior is key to success in everything. Everything in life becomes beautiful, right? If you start becoming proactive human being. Proactive behavior formed by healthy emotional habits, healthy old neural pathways formed since childhood by societies and families we are raised in. So this is very interesting point. Why? Because when I work with my European clients, it's a lot easier for them to make money than for Americans, because Americans focusing way too much on money and business, when in fact it's a final result. When you start becoming drastically more relaxed, you start making more money. Your cortisol goes down, your testosterone goes down, your critical key alpha wave kicks in. You are on your path to success. As Theo spoke in our annual trading bootcamp. Theo is a legend. He came to share his story at 2 o'clock in the morning in Australia. He's trading it all. He's trading as a sniper from key institutional levels and clearly defined risk management, being highly proactive, sharing that risk 0.5 to 1% maximum per trade and never more. CEO trading futures, CEO trading Forex, and always sharing his latest results in the course. CEO success rate on the latest, 92%. So when you come to the website and you would like to listen to incredibly proactive, successful human being, you will find Theo on our homepage. So when you come to the website, fibinstitute.com, you can always request invitation to our trading room. And here's a podcast with Theo, legend, proactive human. And here's a podcast with Emmanuel, who brought his wife to the course. And here's a podcast with Carlton, who brought his many friends to the course. And here's a podcast with Ken, who made a movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute, posted on website. Every single one of this human being is proactive, operating on alpha wave. That's it. It's that pure and that simple. So please assess yourself. Assess your background, your family, your religious, your spiritual beliefs, and understand every single day you're bringing it all to trading. Trading is a very final step. Harvard study confirmed that the strongest predictor of success is who is next to you. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Is a person next to you incredibly successful, incredibly accomplished, and very happy? Or is everybody next to you keeps losing money, keeps chasing indicators? Which is the case? Only you can identify. Critical key moment, as Harvard study have shown. This is one of the top predictors of success. You absorb that person's mentality, you absorb that person's beliefs. And in trading, it's worst when someone else giving you wrong trading advice. So please do that assessment and look around and see how many accomplished, successful traders next to you. So when trader comes to me, trading for 17 years, chasing indicators forever, it's an ultimate compliment I ever received. Tom been going the wrong path for the previous 17 years, chasing hundreds and hundreds of indicators, losing hundreds of thousands of dollars. Not anymore. The shock of simplicity of Alpha Fibonacci system is present. I enjoy working with Tom in New Zealand. He understands how to trade this. Zero need for indicators because S&P looks identical. So when you remove this veil and you start understanding that simplicity is key to your success, every single instrument looks identical, including gold, including oil, including Apple, including Tesla, including Bitcoin. And that's what our traders trade. Pure price for entry on all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. No need to clog 100% of your brain with noise. Zero need for that. When you detox your brain and your brain is pure, everything changes forever. Consciousness is the most important part of human existence. Consciousness shaped by family, politics, culture, religious beliefs, and also news. Even here in US, as I constantly share with my students, we're being told so little. It's mind-blowing, the global truth that we are not even exposed to here in US. We know and see very little, but all the news and media noise impacting humanity highly. So let's take a look on this chart. Let's review something extremely important. Let's dive into it, shall we? Is everyone remembers what has happened at the end of October, on October 7th? Yes, everyone remembers. Hamas enters Israel, correct? So how is it possible? The front page is catastrophic and horrific, but look at that. Second biggest rally in years playing out. Wow. Have you been shorting this market or have you been buying at the bottom with institutions? This is a date we discussed with my traders, was critical key event. This is Hamas entering Israel. This is a start of spectacular rally. This is when you start understanding pure price is critical, crucial for your success, not the noise, not the media, but mentality of Warren Buffett's of the world. Be greedy when others are fearful. Since catastrophic event in the Middle East, markets skyrocketed 1,000 points. This was critical key support this week. But what is the power of the system and simplicity? You knew all of this far in advance. Nothing random, all precise. And the reason traders trading system in US and more than 58 countries. Here's the last week in October 2023 from our trading room. Wow. It's institutional buy point, do not short near. Let's go to the week of the global catastrophe. Let's go to October 7th. Price moves one step at a time. This is a date. This is a key event, October 23. By the end of November, bullish rally skyrocketing. Has anyone seen good news in this world? Do you understand how global game is played? By the end of the year, vicious rally is on. When humanity terrified, how many shorts have you done since that catastrophic global event? As Murdochs of the world that putting catastrophic news on the front page, been buying the markets. That's it. Key support 5,000 level was obeyed. Market not in free fall. Intelligent trader understands what to monitor for and how to trade this. You are looking at proprietary alpha Fibonacci tool developed in 2008 that you can place on any platform, any instrument, any time frame. And when you apply proprietary rules and proprietary levels, You know, days and weeks and months in advance where price is heading to. This is the reason JP Morgan traders trading the system. As I constantly remind my students, one of the most dangerous things, news and media noise, as it provokes every trader to short and short and short and short the markets, when in fact completely opposite applies. And that's the current lesson on S&P. Spectacular bullish rally continues with vengeance. One of the most dangerous things in trading is ego and greed, again, impacted by the culture, society, and religion you're born into. Unfortunately, in US, there is a huge, huge focus on money, when in fact, happiness brings you money, as you will see next. Money brings you only freedom, not happiness. Success will depend on how you're managing reactive versus proactive behavior. This is a key. When you build your self-awareness and you conquer your desire for painless profits, everything will change. And when you build your emotional muscles that you cannot see, and when you build your healthy neural pathways that define success, everything changes in trading, everything changes in life. It is fact, it is true, as proven by many traders I work with for the last 13 years. Working on eliminating negative old neural pathways is absolutely essential to do. Passion is essential for success. So many traders come to me and say, I'm passionate about market. But when I actually ask them to do work, they don't want to do work. So there is no passion, it's passion for money. So forget about money, ask yourself, is replaying market, is understanding price action your true passion? If not, use system long term. Do not overcomplicate trading. Do not overcomplicate life. It's a fact. It all will change when you will define if you meant to be day trader or not. And if the answer is not, focus on long term. Price action is identical, only difference. Risk management and trade hold time, as you witness simplicity of pure price. So here's very important event that's currently playing out on Apple. Has anyone seen bad earnings on Apple? Has anyone heard bad event? So how is it possible that Apple collapsed 30%? Because Apple reached alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, identified many months in advance. As I spell out in trading opening classes constantly, 160 lifeline on Apple. And again, you know, all of this with proprietary levels, you can insert far in advance. This is what JP Morgan traders trade as I coach them. That's it. And again, if I bring to your attention Apple well before the sell-off, what do you understand this is? Proactive, intelligent trading that removes gambling from your neural pathways. That's it. After 160, Apple will crash to 53. 160 is key. That's it. Buying this level is not a brilliant move. Buying here is. Rules are met, take a trade. And that remains crucial key part of successful trading, including your effort, your integrity, your consciousness, and absolutely your brain health. Consciousness, ego, and greed define at least 75% of trading success. Without it, nothing is possible. So when you understand this, the skies are the limit. So here's another extremely important event to remind you. The latest events in Europe. I travel the world meeting with my students. Stories and journeys you can see on the website are absolutely the reason I live and breathe what I do. So let me bring to your attention Euro, as we have incredible Forex traders all over the world, including Dubai, London, Europe, US. Here's Euro. Here's proactive trading on Euro. With Alpha Fibonacci system, I can convert to any chart. Has anyone seen good news in Europe? My goodness. Euro skyrocketed September 2022. This is a critical key level. Many months in advance, July 2023. 102 lifeline on Euro, 102 is out. Euro will collapse to 97, 92 levels again. How to trade this? You must know the rules. I can convert this chart to any chart I choose. And that's the current event on Euro. And that's your critical key trading success, where only you can identify what is your ego allow you to trade with proactive, rational mindset. Self-awareness is a critical key part. So some of our most incredible crypto traders are in London currently. Let me show you chart on Bitcoin. And as a proactive human being and trader, you knew where to buy Bitcoin from. As trader who is trading this, again, you can listen to Ken on our website, who made movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute on homepage. This is Ken in London. Listen to his journey and how he's trading crypto, how he's buying the bottom on multiple instruments, cryptocurrency. That's it, because it's all the same, and only you can identify what's appropriate for you to trade. And that's the most crucial part. Your consciousness, your ego, your greed, all produced by human brain and all reflected in trading. So this is mind-blowing facts that humanity forgets. Everybody talking about Mental Health Awareness Month. And when I ask my students, what is mental? How come we don't call it Brain Health Month? Do you know the answer? Because health insurance doesn't like covering brain health issues. Mental health, pharmaceutical companies love to cover. So when you go see your doctor and you have elbow pain, hip pain, shoulder pain, your doctor would image that to see what's the problem. But when you're seeing your doctor with brain issues, with emotional health, have you ever had your brain imaged? Or have you been given pill without? And that's something I dive drastically deeper in my Alpha Brain Health course. But here's the most basic facts. Brain making 35,000 decisions per day. Your brain must be healthy. If your brain is not healthy, your brain cannot make healthy decisions, correct? Brain operates as a software. Your subconscious trading for you. And when brain functions well, mindset functions well. Trading becomes drastically better. When brain is not well, mindset will not function well, and brain will never, ever, ever produce successful results. Any discrepancy between brain health and mindset will impact everything in life and in trading, in business, in personal life. So I hope you understand how critical this is to your trading success. This is another essential point that, of course, top 1% of humanity focus to generate, that your brain operates in waves, which are oscillating electrical voltages in your brain. Your ultimate brain, alpha, your ultimate wave, alpha. This is the success wave, alpha and gamma waves. Unfortunately, most traders operate on beta wave and jumping to short the markets and jumping to chase lucky point. So understanding this very few points because of extremely limited time I have is essential to your success. Your individual behaviors, your emotions, your thoughts are all communicated via our brain waves. But no one ever discusses brain waves unless it's executive $25,000 health exam. That's only self-pay. So I just need you to think very, very well about your emotional, which is in fact brain health. Your brain defines your emotional health. Your brain defines your trading. Your brain producing your consciousness. Are you maintaining your brain as healthy weight? Or are you thinking that money produces happiness? It's completely opposite. Happiness produces alpha waves, and alpha waves produces success. That's it. That pure and that simple. And of course, relationship must be healthy and happy to produce alpha waves. It is much better being alone than being in an unhappy relationship. It's very difficult to be successful when being in unhappy relationship because human being in constant beta wave. So when you constantly detox and nurture your brain, as top traders on the planet do on a daily basis, you produce happy consciousness, happy ego, and humble ego and greed. So most human beings taking much better care of their cars, their shoes, and their brains, forgetting that brain is an engine and power to your success. So as we already discussed, your brain carries your entire life, every sound, every moment since the moment of conception, and it's all reflected in your trading on daily basis. So please build healthy neural pathways each and every time you pull a trigger on your trade. Here's Tesla. Last year, a trader came to me and said, oh my goodness, 2022. I'm losing my retirement because Tesla is collapsing. Of course, Tesla is collapsing. Tesla reached alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. Since that level, Tesla collapsed 70%. Of course, if you buy Tesla here, and you knew this many months in advance, as proactive, intelligent trader would. You're not gambling with your money. You're not buying Tesla at this level. When alpha Fibonacci system tells you short, you're short. Rules are met, take a trade. If not, understand. It doesn't matter how spectacular the earnings are. Alpha Fibonacci system overrides news time and time again. So here's the event from our trading room with Alpha Fibonacci software, as I keep reminding you non-stop. That simplicity is key to your success. I promise you that. Trades played out on multiple charts. I convert software right now on my separate chart. I'm choosing 3 minutes. Here's a short. software had given. This is software for Ninja Trader A. So if you decide to trade, this is ultimate precision. Precise entry, precise reversal, identical level is on Tesla, except this is S&P mini future, where S&P reversed from. Identical level, identical strategy, entirely different risk management. Trade on Tesla lasts months, hours, days, weeks, all depends on a chart you trade. But as a day trader, you can be in a trade split second. You can be in a trade few minutes, which requires sniper's mentality and drastically more powerful execution. Identical level, as you could see on our YouTube channel. Again, if I bring to your attention this chart before Tesla crash, you knew this many months in advance. So day trading not for you, use system long term. That's it. That's Tesla at the start of the crash. And I can take you with my system 20 years before, as I constantly do in live classes. So day trading not for you, system long term. Only you can identify what appropriate for you to trade. So why do I love working with children of hedge fund traders, financial advisors, and top executives in the world? Because children have no baggage. Children have no old neural pathways to detox from. And I also love working with complete beginner traders. Listen to podcasts with Pablo. He's a legend. He closed his law practice, became full-time trader. So this shows you when 14-year-old Dominic, father of hedge fund manager, trading my system on very different instrument. It's not complicated, it's simple. Happy son, happy father. Different instruments, different time frames. Dominic loves to day trade. His father doesn't. His father manages multi-million-dollar accounts with Alpha Fibonacci system. That's it. Dominic was bored during lockdown, proving to the world, do not overcomplicate trading. The best things in the market are simple. I promise you that. So if you clean your car, you clean your shoes, you clean your hands, how do you detox your brain? Or do you still carry everything since the moment of conception and bring it all to every trade? Or do you want to trade like Dominic and focus on simplicity? Look at that. Pure entry for S&P mini future with proprietary system, with proprietary rules, and S&P sold off at the market close. And when scanner running above, choose a trade. Multiple alerts constitute institutional move. So choice is yours. Which one can you trade? Day trading requires drastically more power, more sniper's mentality, more practice, more work. So if you're detoxing your brain on a regular basis, as top traders on the planet get paid to do, you meditate on a regular basis. I finished working with trader in North Carolina, and we were discussing the benefits of meditation as science showing detoxing your brain with certain types of meditation I teach to my students increases your brain matter, improves your cognitive function, improves your proactive behavior, makes you drastically more self-aware and more successful. It also lowers anxiety, lowers stress, lowers depression, and preserves your brain gray matter. It's also shown to improve self-awareness, which is key to seeing personal strengths and personal weakness in trading. Are you self-aware When you're trading spectacular bullish rally because news is bearish, or are you riding institutional power? Which one are you? Self-awareness is key to success in trading. Top funds such as Bridgewater and Ray Dalio paying traders to meditate on a daily basis. Meditation rooms at top funds absolutely are present. Traders who meditate have shown much more consistent performance. Meditation is reset button. It resets your brain to alpha gamma wave. It builds self-awareness and it allows you to exhale. And if you do this on a regular basis with certain meditation I teach, everything changes. You become drastically more happier, more accomplished, more successful human and trader. As Ken have shown to the world, Ken and I met in London, legend. His story is just absolutely phenomenal. But what's so incredible about Ken's personal and financial growth? When during COVID lockdown, he almost lost everything as a movie maker. He rebuilt his wealth, trading crypto on his iPhone with Alpha Fibonacci system. As he keeps posting that I will be first guest in his house that he's paying cash for. My dearest friend for life, that have done and shown to everyone that success starts with being present, with self-awareness, assessment of your environment, and all accomplished with regular meditation, hopefully on twice-a-day basis. Integrity is a must. I never met a successful human being who has no integrity. No integrity is beta wave. Beta wave is not path to happiness and success. Honesty with self and those around you is a must. So I hope I have given you a lot of food for thought about your surroundings, about your background, about your self-awareness, about necessity to detox your brain, because success formula is exactly the same across everything in life. As Michael Schumacher, as Tom Brady said, as Michael Jordan said, once something is a passion, motivation is there. You win a race, but the next race is a question mark. Are you still best? Are you practicing? Are you proving it to yourself every time? And when you are part of successful community, it inevitably shapes you. This is Formula One, but this is NBA. But this is our successful traders all over the world that keep saying, I failed 1,000 times over and over again, and that's why I succeeded. So I hope and pray you learned a lot in today's webinar. A success formula is exactly the same. So if you're an athlete and you're a pianist, why Wall Street loves hiring us, those who are professional classical pianists, and those of us who run marathons? Because we know how to conquer pain, how to make an effort, and how not to be afraid of obstacles in life and in trading. So when you're choosing passion with effort, practice, execution, and proven strategy, the skies are the limit. Traders who become successful are passionate about markets far above the money. They replay the markets constantly to perfect strategic, intelligent trading. So when you're preparing well before market open, you're being proactive. And you never spend endless hours staring at the screen. You're managing your risks and you're managing your stress at the minimum level, because stress creates beta wave, creates irrational thinking. Stress is not path to success. When you are stressed out, you should walk away from trading. So as I have shown and emphasized on multiple instruments, Alpha Fibonacci trading system can be traded on all instruments, all platforms, or with Alpha Fibonacci software for NinjaTrader 8. Choose any minute chart, choose any future, or trade all the other instruments. It's all posted on our website. So if I finish the webinar and I will walk you through, I will answer your questions. If you day trade futures, software for NinjaTrader 8 available as well. But when I discuss Tesla, there is no software in this chart. Traders trading on interactive brokers on Thinkorswim, traders trading on Sierra charts, traders trading on MT4, MT5, various instruments, various timeframes, various platforms. No software on this chart, only proprietary tool, proprietary levels, proprietary strategies are present. When I coach JP Morgan traders, I have no idea what platforms they trade on. I have no idea what student trades in Saudi Arabia and Dubai on. I have zero interest in knowing that. It's their personal business. Alpha Fibonacci system applies to all instruments, all time frames, all platforms, or to day trade futures on Ninja 8. And when Ken says this, I've been told this by traders from 14 to 80 plus year old. So when you review all the information on the website, I highly encourage you to review in detail as it states clearly. Since 2011, proprietary institutional predictive precise system traded in US and globally from beginner to hedge fund manager on all instruments, all platforms, simple and pure. So if you join us today during this Brain Health Month, you will receive Alpha Brain course in addition to 4 packages available on our homepage. Private mentoring, if you sign up today, we need to discuss schedule. Private mentoring, I work with students in Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Carolina, Florida, California. And this is the students who cannot come to live classes. We work one-on-one and they view hundreds of videos in member area and modules. This is the top course that, again, in addition to $8,000 in savings, I include Alpha Brain course that will empower you to ultimate success. Second most popular option, group course. Option 2 and 4 include lifetime system for all platforms and with software for Ninja 8. If you're on MT4, MT5, if you're on TradeStation, option 1 is for you. But if you would like private mentoring and you are on all the other platforms, option 3 appropriate for you. So please, listen to our students' podcast channel, as you will find traders just like you. What is absolutely phenomenal to see, how Pablo, complete beginner trader, closed his law practice and works as a full-time trader for himself. When he came to me, he never pushed a button on trading platform. It's only a couple of years ago. She was a legend, Andy and father and son trading different instruments. Time and time again, global community in US and more than 58 countries. And when you view students' performance, you see clearly. These are traders all over the world, trading on all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. So when students stop by the course and share how he trades stocks in Moscow, I have no idea what this platform is. All I know, with his profits, he's helping Ukraine. That's our global community of honor, kindness, and integrity. And when you see how traders retire trading options, not losing money anymore, it's an honor. But can you day trade futures? Of course. Can you day trade with 86% success rate and profit factor 8, making $8 on every trade? Of course. All you have to do, make an effort. And if you want to trade on MT4, MT5 with 92% success rate, of course you can. If these traders can do it, so can you. And if you invite me to your wedding, do not be surprised if I come. This is less than 1% of emails I receive over the years. That's it. And that's the reason I live and breathe what I do. So if you have any questions for me, please do not hesitate to ask, because in my course, I combined it all. Passion for humanity, passion for Alpha Fibonacci, and passion for your success. All you have to do, build your self-awareness and identify the instrument, the time frame, and the platform appropriate for you and your account. And if you decide to sign up for our trading room to ask me questions in our trading room tomorrow, please do. Or simply pick up the phone and call or send me an email at 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. Thank you, traders, so much. It's been my joy and honor to be here with you. I hope I have given you a big insight into your ultimate success, into your ultimate wealth. It all starts with optimizing your brain.